Hello, hello, my friends. Hello, welcome, one and all glad to have you here. First off, sound check. How's everything going when it comes to my sound? Can you hear me clearly? Is the music clear? All that good jazz? Is there double of me, most importantly? That's what I want to know. Someone likes the smooth jazz. Sinocleus likes the smooth jazz. Stick Studios woke up from a nightmare today. I had missed the stream, worst one yet. Oh, dear me. Well, the real nightmare is when you wake up and you had missed it. Excuse me. Sound is perfect, sound is great, all clear, marvellous. I'm also pretty confident you guys will actually hear subscription membership notifications, because you can see it, but you can never hear it, but I'm pretty confident this time. This is the one. I've done it. Anyways, let us jump into what's going on. Hello, Fainalore. I don't know why I find that really hard to pronounce when it's quite a straightforward name. Fainalore. Hello. But yes, are you all doing well? I hope you're all doing well. So, as you guys can see here, we have a rather armless and capeless Eliminator, a Primaris Eliminator. He has been assembled in subassembly and primed in black. We have here his cape, which I'd like to point out has the power bits here, like in a power sword and whatnot. We have the rifle. I'm going to tell you something about this rifle in a moment, actually. We have a random satchel, which is going to be sitting at his feet, because apparently he can't carry it, because he's inept. And then we have these binocular things right here. Anyway, I'm going to start painting my display base using orange peels. Damn, that's one way to do it. It would certainly be a good way to slip into combat. And what do we think on purple Admech? Purple's a great colour. It's like a royal colour, so purple Admech is fine. Hey man, how am I doing? I'm doing good, thank you, Firewars. How about yourself? And hello, Scorpius, hello. So, as many of you probably know, and as the title's given away, we are not going to paint this in ultramarines. This is the first time I've ever done a model not ultramarines. It's absolutely mad. You just finished yours yesterday? Nice, nice. The theme today, it's going to be this Eliminator. He is going to be as one of the Sons of Artifexus. This is a chapter that was created by members of my Discord as a surprise to me. It was awesome. I absolutely loved it. And I'm going to give my first shot at doing this. All the concepts I've seen were on a regular Space Marine. Obviously, this is not. He's an Eliminator. But I'm going to give it my best shot with this guy. I've been painting Terminators in the synthwave style, freewave. Oh, that's divine. I love it. And thank you, Ben Laverty, for using those beautiful emojis. Ajar Danasar 122. Hello, hello. Don't endorse the culinary painting tactics. Why not? It sounds grand to me. Art Nox. Yes, that's it. With the statement Art Nox. I'm going to point out quickly, this is probably going to come off because this is already loose and it's annoying. So, normally by default with this model, this doesn't actually have a scope on it, this one. And he took the scope off and he's holding it to his eye, but I thought that was dumb. He'd just hold the gun up to his eye and look through the scope that way. So I snipped a scope off a different gun, attached it to this, and I'm using these binocular things here instead. So he's using these binoculars as rangefinders, which is better than the scope. That was my plan. Alright, so today, folks, we are going to paint these guys indeed as Sons of Artifexus. So what I have here is a set of colours. We can thank Invisible Cactus, our own Invisible Cactus in the Discord, for giving me an idea of a good set of colours to go for his base colours. Yes, Art Nox, that's what I like. I just glued the strap on after I was done painting. Yeah, I'm probably going to do that. That's what I'm probably going to pull this off and then just do that. So, I am actually going to begin by dry brushing him. I'm going to dry brush him in this order. From Eshin Grey to Warp Fiend to Celestra, and then probably not dry brush the Corax, that's just going to be for edges and whatnot, but still, just bringing it out for emphasis. Pop that away. Alright, I've not opened these yet, these are fresh, brand spanking new. Now, this is do this noise. I'll quickly push these to the side. Bets on how long it takes until I actually end up pulling the strap off this dang gun. And also, I'm still umming and ahhing over the exact colours that the cape will be. I have a rough idea. Obviously, grey is going to be a major. Will there be any orange or blue on it? We shall see. We shall see. Am I going to magnetize this guy? No, this guy's not being magnetized. I'm just going to straight up glue him together like most people do, to be fair. Giving me Eshin Grey a shake. Right, just listen to that paint mod open up. Oh. A nice, lovely pop. Nice, lovely Eshin Grey. Right, so I'm going to just sort of dab some of this stuff over here. Get it onto my dry brush. I'm just doing it on a dry palette, effectively. I know that dry brushing is best done slightly damp, but I have no excuse aside from the fact that I simply don't. A thing I did is to paint the outside of the coat in astrogranites. It's a now that is an idea. I never thought of that. And it matches well with the colour scheme of like grey silvers. Alright, thank you. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing now. Right. Orange, well known for its camouflage properties. Well, what if he's on an orange planet? What weapons are we using on it, if not magnetizing? It's going to be this rifle. That is the weapon that is going to be. Eshin Grey is the best grey? You may be right. You may be right. So, give him... It's quite a heavy one, this. It'll get lighter as we go. Let's try and move him closer so you guys can see. Marvellous. Not going to worry too much about the back, because obviously it's going to be covered in a cape by the time we are done. I also should work on my angles. There we go. So the first, like, 10 minutes of a stream, I'm always trying to remember how to hold it so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. There we go. Looking good already. In fact, let me angle my light below here a little better, because it's not on. That's why it ain't helping. There we go. Now you guys can actually see. What a cracking start, eh? Also, I had a bit of a funky thing involving the music after the last live stream, which was 2 weeks ago now. I initially got... It wasn't a copyright strike, it just gave me a warning, yo, copyright. And I was like, but this is supposed to be copyright free. But I realized a few days ago that it's suddenly... It was like, oh no, it's alright, yeah, it's copyright free. I was like, what the... Bruh. I need to move these because I always... Why do I always forget that when there's anything in the background, the focus is gone? So, who else is painting alongside me? I believe there is going to be a few fellow painters alongside. Wow, he's already looking almost done on this, actually. Yeah. Cool. Now, this next year is recording your own thing on turning a Leviathan Dread into a Telemann Heavy Dreadnought. Oh, damn, how's that going? Are you painting a new army in this scheme, or is this a one-off? Think of it as a series of one-offs until it is eventually its own army in the long run. This is the long game. I will, of course, eventually be doing lots of different things. But for now, it's mainly Ultramarines. This is my first time I've ever deviated. Alright, cool. That's good for the Eshin, I think. We'll just quickly skim that off the brush. There goes my nice clean water. Builds and bases today. Nice. Gotta get them bases done. Got some Plague Marines ready to be cleaned up so you can prime them later today. There's a bit of irony in cleaning up Plague Marines, I must point out, but still, it is good and satisfying to get them ready for priming. Right, let's just quickly dab the water off of that. Not too much though, because a little bit will benefit it, I think. There we go. Nice. Currently working the legs of the Dune Crawler. Oh, how's that going? Is that going well? Painting a 3D painted Space Dwarf. Excellent. Is he part of the Legions of Votan or just a Space Dwarf? Hey, the Invisible Cactus. I don't know if you were here when I said that I pointed out that you were the ones who advised how to best apply the base colours. I'm using your own information here, so thank you kindly for that. You're painting a Canoptech Spider. Nice. I'm looking forward to one day doing Necron stuff. Right, so Eshin Grey, next to some Warp Fiend. We're going to do Warp Fiend. Thank you again, the Invisible Cactus, who we all know is there. So, you might want to think about that. Wow, look at that Warp Fiend Grey. There's a hint of purple in it. I'm telling you, man, it's got some purple in it. A legally distinct generic Space Dwarf. Nice, so he is legally free. He can do what he wants. Dabbing this off. The Irish Meatball. What if you paint a Guilliman model with helmet on as the Sons of Artifexus? Oh, damn! That sounds like true heresy. Oh, hey, a new subscriber. Don't know if they are here, but if they are, I did not read that in time. If you are here, thank you for joining. If you are not here, we're all sending signs to you. Now, hopefully you guys all heard that. You're painting your aggressors from a homebrew chapter. Ooh, what is this homebrew chapter? Do tell. I need to pat this down more. I'm not going to do it until I've got it already. Shrink, 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 shrink. Did I spy a crazy techie just shared this live? If I did spy that, then thank you kindly. Wow, lovely. Look at that. Adding something nice is what he's doing. It looks lovely. But the notification was low, though. It was low. All right, then. I might turn that up a wee ways. I mean, obviously, I don't want it overbearing and blowing everyone's ears out. Was it still audible, or was it just a muttering? Mutter in Space Marine. There we go. This is looking good. Might tilt you down a bit there. There we go. This is looking excellent. Don't really need to do the top of the head, but I'm going to anyway. You can post the Google Doc in the Discord. Yes, please do. Do that in the lore channel, I believe is the best way. Excellent stuff. Thank you, a crazy techie. A heads up to folks. A crazy techie, good friend of mine, is going to be streaming later today. He's going to be doing some Helldivers 2, and me and my missus are going to be joining him. So I will be sending a link to that Twitch if anyone wants to see us lot utterly fail, most likely, at spreading liberty and democracy. But we'll give it a damn good go. Like I said, it's the plan. It may not happen for some reason or another, but still. Nice. Let's get a bit more on the inside. Alright, cool. Yes, that looks very good now. I like it, I like it. The voice was understandable. Excellent. That's what I like to hear. Okay, so we'll quickly blush this one down. That's the Warp Fiend Grey. I do like Warp Fiend Grey. It is a nice mottled purple. Almost lilac, if you would. There we go. I think that'll do us. Right, that's enough for that one for now. Alright then, apparently it is the Celestra Grey that really brings out the magic. So we shall see about that wonderful thing. Listen to the opening. It's fresh. It's new open. Oh, nice bit of ASMR there. That's a little bit of lumps for me to shake out. That's a nice bit of grey. Almost green. Magnifique. There we go. Oh, it's still lumpy as heck, but it is getting close to white. The voice was a little low, though, so maybe turn it up just a tiny bit. Yes. You know what? While I'm shaking this pot here in front of the screen, I will use my incredible ambidexterity to sort that out. Right this second, you could tell. Like, oh, posted it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Why is that already at 100%? I want you louder. It says it's at 100%, but I know it's not. Oh, no. Ah, well, I'll just have to sort it later. Yeah, volume's at 100. Oh, well. Whatevs, Trevs, you know what I mean? Oh, wait, I do have another idea, actually. Just quickly throw my mouse over here. Turn the music down, and then turn this setting up. Oh, I think that music might be too low now. Don't know if you guys are hearing it still. There we go. Okay. Hopefully now, when we next have a thing... Oh, surely that's shaking up now. It will be more audible. There we go. That's much smoother. Still not perfect, but it will do for now. Alright. Oh, I nearly poured it onto my trousers. Don't do that, kids. That's a silly thing to do. Alright, scrape, scrape, wash, wash, wash. Definitely don't want too much on this. This is just meant to be a base one. Alright. See how this looks. Oh, lovely. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. I know I'm going to also paint over some of it with silver. But for now, this is the base of everything. The base of everything. And it does look very good for it. Thank you again, Invisible Cactus, for producing this for us, or being the main producer. Going a little bit heavy on it, I won't lie, but still. Right, excellent. Find it crazy that I've influenced the scheme of these Marines. Indeed you have, sir. Indeed you have. I'm gonna drop paint in my bad moon orc boys, my artifacts assault intercessors. Ah, damn. You don't have to do that. Orcs are cool. Oh, look at him breakdancing for orcs. There's a whole load of black under there that I didn't get. Oh well, we'll just say that is deeply in shadow. Nice. Alright, cool. Looking good. Go on the side there. Excellent. Alright, nice. This is looking very positive. I like it a lot. If you put a small bead, you know, paintballs, you mix them better. So there's a little heart thing on the screen there, just blocking some of the things that's being said. But yes, I think I'll probably do so. But yes, there we go. That's looking good for now. Quickly wash this off. Then we'll move on to the next part, which is going to be doing the same for other things. Now, for the cape. Let him dry off.
The chapter has gained a new subscriber. Welcome, neophyte.
Being Hypo has subscribed. Thank you to Being Hypo, if they are there. Because they may not be, you never know. Now I've got a case full of around 100 Marines next to me. Sons of Artifexus, perhaps. Oh, damn. Maybe we can fully summon up a whole chapter. Slowly but surely. Okay, so we're going to go back to the Eshin Grey for this one. I don't know if dry brushing is really necessary for this one, or if I should just regular paint this one. Because... No, I will dry brush it, sorry. I want to see what happens, because I'm effectively slap chopping right now, aren't I? This is effectively slap chopping. And I wish to see it through. Dab, 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 dab. Wipe, 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 wipe. Whippity, whippity. Gonna get it all righty. Nice. It's Hockey Clocky Chan. Hello, hello, and that was very clear. Marvelous. How are you, Hockey Clocky Chan? I don't think I put enough on my brush. In fact, it's looking very streaky. You know what? Probably means my brush is too wet. My brush is too damn wet. Oh well, I'm just gonna roll with it. In the end, I'm gonna paint over it with some of the astrogranite. Because that made so much sense. Just if it's a camouflage cape, make it look like the surface it's going to inhabit. And you all know it's going to be goddamn moon rock because I like my moons. Right, this is too wet. I'm going to just keep dabbing it until it's a little bit less wet. It's looking very silly. You got stern guards, just as allies. But the Knights of Ball will happily fight alongside the Sons of Artifexus. Ah, excellent. Thank you. Always good to have some knights going. How's my day going? My day's going good. My day's going very good. I'm here with you, wonderful people. How about yourself? Dab. There we go. Okay, man. What did you miss? You were gone for a bit. Not a whole lot. I'll quickly show you this guy. He's got a few layers of dry brush. He's looking pretty sick. Very good base layer to work off of. Now we're just working on this here cape. That's better. It's not much better. I need to make my thing less streaky, yo. Let's go down the backpack. It's fine. It's fine. Now, the inside. What color should the inside be? Should it just be grey? Or should the... Maybe it's... Or would the inside of his cape be more like blue or something? Oh, let's quickly click something over here. Click. There we go. Good. What is the lore of the Sons of Artifexus? Well, we're still working on the lore in the Discord. White, I think maybe an off-white. White might be a bit stark. But we're still working on the lore. We have a few character-related things down. As it currently stands, they are officially a successor chapter of the Ultramarines, of course. And a lot of the lore we have is mostly to do with the chapter master himself. He was a tech marine called Artifexus. Whether it was a title or his actual name, it's lost to history at this point. And what happened was something very unusual. He personally trained his successor and the Tech Marines in his chapter. They were sent to Mars, but only kind of to keep up appearances. So he's obviously going against Mars doing this. He's long dead now, but all of the successors down the line have taken up the mantle of the Artifexus, their own true name stricken from all records. And it's kind of like the Grey Fox from Elder Scrolls Oblivion, if you would, only less forcefully magical. They train their own tech folks. They are huge lovers of creation and art and whatnot. There we go. And I know that our own Plague in the Discord came up with an excellent mantra for them, an excellent motto, if you would, in addition to Art Nox. There we go. I think it was we paint our armor with color and we paint our enemies with blood. Something like that. Something just the right amount of art-loving and edge. There we go, it's looking good, it's looking very good. Yes, all the lore is indeed on the Discord. Not completely flushed out, yes, very much so. Hard Nox. Yes, Enix Aruga, this is a custom-made chapter made by members of our own Discord. Right. Nice. Just gonna lightly brush on next, just not too much more, because I know that if I'm going to do any of the Astrogranite, I know it's this color, so I'm probably just going to leave it like this for now. Or, maybe I'll do the backpack, but I'll do that later. Alright. Now, let's have a wee look at this rifle. I would like to add gun. The barrel is done. Where can one find the Discord? Well, there is a link for it on my YouTube channel page, and you can usually find it in most video descriptions, but you can find it on the main page of this YouTube channel. That's the best place to go. Could they have had a large ongoing battle against Nurgle Demons? I can almost guarantee you they have, because I sure am. Alright, so this one's going to be base paints, I think. We're going to begin with some silver, but then again, there is the arm there, so I'm going to dry brush the arm. Yes. Then we'll give it the blue wrist, of course, the blue wrist. Since my guy are Blood Angel successors, my chapter master is a carpenter in his free time. My chief librarian helps out in the local farms. That's awesome. I've always loved things like that, where you have these super soldiers, and yet they do everyday things with regular people. Oop, sorry if I just scraped on the microphone there. A little bit of ASMR. Did the lens of the scope in red, like an IR laser. Nice. Alright. Look how frayed my dry brush is getting. Oh, yeah, it's off. Oh no, the scope! The scope's off too! No! You were done so long ago. How could you do this to me? Okay. I'm just gonna quickly, carefully dry brush this red now. There we go. That was me just slathering it on. But it's fine, it's fine. There we go. Alright. It's not fully detached. Okay, we can save this. We got this, people.
The chapter has gained a new subscriber.
Hey.
Welcome, neophyte.
Kitsune Gans. Thank you. Thank you to Kitsune if you are here. Now, let's see if we can get this in without touching the paint, shall we? Definitely not possible, but we'll give it a damn good go. There we go. Setting already. It's nice and straight. Good. Okay. We officially saved it. I'm not going to wait to find out. It's been saved. Oh, yep. It's been saved. It's totally saved. Right. Excellent. Discord. Yes, indeed. Yes, it might be a superglue job. If that doesn't do it, it's a superglue jobby. Right. Now just going to... I think... Yes, I am going to add Warp Fiend Grey to it as well, to that arm. Let's get that pot out. My brain's already so confused because it's not Ultramarines. It's just like, what are you meant to do now? I don't know. I don't know. It's all gone out of my brain. You will never know what to do. You are nothing but an Ultramarine fanboy, is what the devil in my head is telling me. And I'm like, no, cast out. Go away. I can't see if it's doing anything. Oh, it is doing something. Okay. There we go. Cool beans. I'm amazed I got so little of it on the gun. Damn, boy. And the chaplain is a teacher and poet.
The chapter has received the membership of a new battle brother.
To the recruits. And a crazy techie's become a sergeant. Damn. Thank you, sir. That's what I like to hear. Question. Are you going to revamp your Devastators or leave them? I'm going to leave them. I personally like to keep my old models as they are. Yes, I'm going to do the same. A crazy techie, thank you so much. His scope is gone. It was so amazed, it just fell off. It's very kind of you, you devil, you. Yeah, this is going to be a super glue jobby. I'm doing it. It's super glue. Super glue. Here we go. Right, you asked for this. No problem. No mercy. No respite. There we go. Well, maybe a little respite. Because sometimes you just gotta chill. Even in the face of demon bullshit. Stick, damn you. Yes. Excellent. That looks straight, doesn't it? You know, he's not going to be shooting at a 90-degree angle. Let's try and get you in shot so you guys can see it. There we go. Alright, cool. We're going to let that set for a bit. And in the meantime, we're going to jump over to this fella. Because he's cooperating. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Right, so I think at this point he's got a little bit of cape on him there, but it's not too much. It's obviously got the fibre in there, which I'm probably going to redo black along with the inside of his joints, which I'm feeling I might just do. He's also got his fancy helmet there. Okay, let's jump into black. Black is a good one to jump into. So, Abaddon black. Going into my wet palette. Let's get out a decent brush for the job. You will do nicely. Just a nice, simple one. Put your blob in there. Excellent. Ah, marvellous. Mix in a bit of water. That should do the job. There we go. I think that's probably too much. But we'll give it a damn good try anyway. Alright then. Now, let's do this. There we go. You guys probably really see that mold line just suddenly showed up. It's not obvious in person, but on the camera screen, damn, you can really see it. But to my mere mortal eyes, it looks fine to me. But that just goes to show the flesh is weak. The flesh really is weak. Excellent. Really wish Eliminators had a non-monoposed kit. I agree, I agree. I mean, with enough knives, you can make it posable, but it's not the same, is it? It really isn't the same. I understand the logic why they're going for more of these non-posable kits, but I like them posable, man. I like getting confused. It's like part of my life. Just being confused, not knowing what I'm doing. Black Legion contrast might do well. That might, but alas, I do not have that contrast. I've never used a contrast paint yet. I really need to. I really, really need to. It's just... Oops, sorry guys, I'm getting good angles. I do thoroughly apologise. There we go. Right, so now let's go for the juicy Space Marine thigh. Make it quite lovely. Make Fulgrim himself blush. That's what it would do. Black Legion contrast is honestly the best one for the body glove parts. Also great for gun cases. Oh, okay. That's one I need to try then. And same for suppressors, as with the monopose. I've not tried suppressors myself. I do want to eventually have a bit of everything, though. Wow. Lovely. See if there's any from the front. Not many. There's just this big bit here. They have a lot of underarm body gloving going on. Lovely jubbly. Looking el grandioso. Cool. However, you can do Black Templar on top of Basilicanum Grey. Basilicanum. Is that, am I pronouncing that right? Basilicanum. I think I am. I'm sitting at like 5.5 Space Wolves. Damn. 5.5k of Space Wolves. That's a lot of meat you need to keep them well fed. A lot of howling and all that jazz. Hopefully an ambulance doesn't drive past and set them all off. Silly little space doggies. I mean, don't tell Russ I said that, because he'd probably lose his temper, and that's a scary ordeal. There we go. Right, this in here I'm also going to do black, because it strikes me as effectively more body glove. He's got fake abs. Were his real ones not up to snuff, or were they too much? These abs contain my real abs. They limit my abs' power. Wow, I really watered this down. Then again, it's good. My response to demons is basically what Caiaphas Caine said. Frack this, my soul's my own and I'm keeping. The man also said that Khorne Marines were supposed to be warriors, not a bunch of pansies. Damn. And that's what Lockdown did, man. Basically 3 years to build it up. Damn, son, it's true. Hit us all, I suppose, in our own ways. Of course, the whole lockdown ordeal happened before I got into this. I'm still just a baby. Get you in there, boy. Oh, lovely. Looking pretty good for being very watered down, actually. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot, yes. There we go. Only started last year, so far I've got around 1k of Stormcasts. And I'm starting an AdMech for Parade this year. Oh, damn, that'll be cool. I do love AdMech. They just look... Oh, they're very... I mean, all factions are cool. But AdMech, oh, they are lovely. I now missed the Terminators. No, we're still doing Terminators. It's just today we're doing a special one. We are painting a Son of Artifexus today. A chapter made by members of my own Discord, bless their hearts. Right. Cool, cool. Now, I'm not sure where else there might be black. I'll probably be coming back to it, really. So for now, I think... I mean, there is the belt. Now I'm going to do the belt coloured, like, brown. Right. I'll do for black for now. The main army is Ultramarines? Yes, my main army is indeed Ultramarines. I'm a huge fan of Ultramarines. Until today, they're the only ones I've ever painted. This is the first time I've ever deviated. Which is very, very, very fancy. Right, I'm wondering what I should paint next on this guy. I've done the bits of black on him. There is the helmet, there is the blue. Maybe I will start adding the Macragge blue. Like in the dusty look. But then again, I know he's going to be on a dusty world. Yeah, I'm thinking the Macragge... no, not the Macragge blue. I'm going to add some of the silver. The lead belcher and all that jazz. Ah. I did enjoy painting the Horus Heresy Ultramarine. I did, but I need to update him. Oh, alright then. I need to do some Horus Heresy ones one of these days. Slay, gal, slay. Hey, boys. Need some recommendations on brushes. Cheap ones I bought have already started to split after 4 Guardsmen. Well, I can tell you that these, Art Stick, very, very good. You know, they've stain pointed. Yeah, I'd recommend looking into these. My experience with brushes is obviously limited. There's probably people in the comments that know more than I do. But still. I can see it now. Sons of Artifexus, Warlord Titan. Oh, damn. Now that would shoot very colourful lasers. Just started Sororitas, currently painting along. Excellent. Glad to have you joining me with painting. Where does leather come from in the 41st millennium? It comes from creatures of the 41st millennium. Creatures probably the size of freight trains. Lead belcher or iron hand steel, ladies and gents? I mean, what is the difference? That is the next question. Close look. Yeah. Which one do we think will look better on him? It'll be places like his breastplate and the things down here that might be greaves. What do we feel, guys? What do we feel? Iron hand steel's much brighter. Lead belcher's more traditional gunmetal. You know what? I'll go by that logic. Sod it. We'll make that iron hands, and I'll do gunmetal on the gun. Thank you kindly for the insights. Put some of this stuff into my wet palette. Scrape and splodge. Scrape and splodge. That should do. Whoop, my wet palette nearly just launched itself off the table. It's already had enough. You used to have a lot of paints. They get the leather from space cows, I bet. Otherwise, can't draw a space marine with Borgol. That's true. Very true. Right, quick blob of water. Not too much. Don't want to water this down too much. I think that'll do. Maybe a little more. What I need one of these days is another camera that's pointing towards... to the side, showing the stuff I'm doing. There we go. I think that'll do. Just so you guys can see me mixing my paints and whatnot. Alright then. I'm assembling a Battle Sister squad right now. My first time doing Adepta Sororitas. I'm so afraid to paint them. They look so cool. Never be afraid to paint them, man. If they don't come out as you expected, instead they came out better. Think of it that way. Alright. Probably going to get a bit on the straps, but never mind. We'll try and be as accurate as we can. Slow and steady wins the race. Well, it really doesn't, but, you know. Slow and steady makes for nice painting. Slow and steady wins the race. That's ridiculous. Tell that to every sprinter ever. Just roll their eyes at you. There we go. We can get... Nice. Looks a lot thicker on camera than it does in person. That's a very strange thing. I use orange peels for painting my display plate. No, you don't, you silly boy. You always say silly things. Just hit 30 viewers. Nice. Hello to you 30 people. To those just joining us, thank you for joining us. We're creating something new. Something strange. Something created by my Discord members. But something wonderful. Something that may make Fulgrim blush, as I said. Let's quickly get a repoint my thing. There we go. Lovely. Document cameras are great for painting streams. A little pricey, but there's one for like 40 quid on Amazon. I currently have my eye on a good camera at the moment, actually. It won't be long until I get that, so it won't be long now. Then I've just got to figure out a way to make it work on the stream. It doesn't involve me doing too much button pressing, you know? Because that takes me out of it. It takes me out of it. Well, you got a knight. Could paint one of his shoulders, and Sons of Artifexus goes, oh, damn. Go for it, man. If that's what you wanna. It will look awesome, I'm sure. Just gotta make sure that you show us in the Discord. Pictures of the orange peels and display plate. I'm sure you can show us in the Discord. At War Judge, the hardest thing for me, was finding a paint scheme. They are very fun to paint. Well, yes. Buying on Amazon, buying brushes. I might as well buy a basilisk. Yeah, why not? You know, you may as well grab a basilisk while there. You know, it's like you go out to buy some milk and instead you come back with, you know, war machines of the Militarum. Happens to the best of us, you know. His hand's in the way, man. His hand don't make this easy. I need more paint on my point. The point of the paint is to paint in this point. It still ain't getting in there. Okay, serious face. Maximum effort. That's better. All it took was maximum effort. There we are. If you set it up as a layer on OBS, it'll work automatically. Go out to the warp milk. Yeah, go out for the warp milk, come back with 3 new Terminator squads and a Warlord Titan. Damn. Didn't realise it was live day. It's Sunday, my boy. It's Sunday. How are you doing, Caine? Oh, there was a Budadoop. That's supposed to not make noise. Never mind. I'll have to mute that in a moment. I don't know if you guys heard it. But I heard the Budadoop of a Discord. There we go. At least I think it was Discord. No, I need to quickly wash my brush off. Nearly done with this plate here. Lovely jubbly. Try and get on all the edges as well. He is the first brother of mine to paint, so I want to do him good solid justice. My hands are now shaking. That does not help. Blood sugar, why are you doing this to me? There we go. Superunde. Excellent. You heard the Booloop? Right, everyone heard the Booloop. You're right, it was Steam. Thank you, Crazy Techie. Of course you'd know Steam better than I do. There we go. Currently working on making my own successor chapter of the Salamanders. I love the Salamanders. If anyone deserves successors, it's those boys. Okay, I think that's these guys. Oh man, there is a bit of spill under there. I didn't even notice that. Alright, so now we'll do these greaves. I think it goes right down to the front of the leg, but it's going to be a little different on these eliminators. I nearly called them infiltrators, but that's wrong. There was a crash. Oh, that's a bit thick. Let's just change that. Trying to keep the focus of the camera. There we go. That's good, yeah. Excellent. Cool, it's looking very nice. I do like it. If Master Chief was a space marine, he'd be a salamander. I think he could be, actually. He's a decent bloke. Imagine that in his description. Yeah, Master Chief. He was a decent bloke. I shall check the Discord, don't you worry. If I hadn't picked Astra Militarum, it would have been salamanders, yes. It doesn't matter if salamanders are or are not your favourite chapter. They're certainly the ones you want to rescue you. Because they so nice.
The chapter has gained a new subscriber.
Hey, a new
Welcome,
subscriber.
Neophyte.
Boise. Hey, we got Boise. Instead he's just sitting here like one surviving successor chapter. Yeah, with one surviving, sorry. Warlord Titan is expensive, yes. It is number expensive. Get you silvered up. Lovely. Oh, a little bit over there, but never mind, that's no worry. Right, I think this foot here would also be silver, like this bit going over the side. Definitely a bit of silver there. Very good. And that's without the head or guns, damn. Salamander's rule, that's where you're starting? Good place to start. Very good place to start. Probably a favourite GW official chapter. Very fair. Want the Salamanders to come rescue you, instead you get Marines Malevolent. How about no? Master Chief, mind telling me what you're doing in that kitchen? He can go in whatever kitchen he wants. He knows Master Chief would die quickly in 40k, really. Oh, I heard movement. That's cat movement. The great unclean one has stirred. And he is coming for us. You mark my words, he is coming for us. No, he's not. He's wandering off. Okay. Whew, we are saved. We'll not be seeing Merlin today. Do I have any interest in Fantasy Age of Sigma? Yes, I do. My heart and love at the moment is definitely with 40k. But I do enjoy more the old world side of fantasy. I'm not too familiar with Age of Sigma, but I'm definitely going to get into it. I wish to do it all at some point. That is for sure. The Emperor's grandpa, Primarch's dads and uncles, the chapters of brothers and cousins. Yes, indeed. Security Camera. Now, what a nice name. I am Security. And I am Brother Certificate. And next to him jumps up Suggestion, then Suspicious, then Surprise. Whole load of these knights. Summary. That's a bit, I was trying to say summary, but it doesn't really work when you're a Brit, so maybe not that one. Uh-oh, here he comes. Hello, Sunshine. What brings you here? Hello, Merlin. Hello there. You normally come here with a plan. Why are you just standing there now? Hello, oh, alright. Alright, well, looks like he's making himself at home here. Yes. The Great Unclean One, Merlin. He is called the Great Unclean One for a reason, guys. He has some serious allergies, so he's always breathing a bit rough, and he's often coughing and sneezing, and the snot. I'm not kidding. This guy produces so much snot, it's unreal.
The chapter has received the membership of a new battle brother.
Firewalls, thank you so much for becoming a battle brother. I do appreciate 1,000-fold. Do enjoy the emojis, my friend. He is a British blue, but we are pretty confident he has a bit of something else in him. We're not too sure. I just realized there's a bit of food over here and he spotted it, so are you going to do that, sir, or are you going to leave it be? You going to leave the food be? You're not going to leave the food... You are going to leave the food be, brother. You're either going to stay here or you're going to go right. You ain't going to go left towards the food. That's my food. Alright, he's got the message. Okay, he's wandering off. Well, that was Merlin's cameo for the day. Now I've got to try and... Oh, no, he's coming back. I agree, at the Irish Meatball. Yeah, my favourite chapter. I probably have around 10,000 points of salamander. That's a lot of salamanders. Dude, why are you eating the tip of my brush? I mean, look, this is him eating the tip of my brush. This is the result of him chewing on it whenever he's here. Oh, he's sitting back down again. Okay. I've actually also legit lost my model. Where have I put it? Oh, it's right next to me. I'm being stupid. But yes, Firewalls, thank you so much. I appreciate it 1,000-fold. If we were on Twitch, there would be some crazy hype emoji for the cat people who would spam. Oh yeah, I do need to make a Merlin emoji. A great unclean cat, you know what I mean? Sorry, Merlin, but you're right in the way, so you got to deal with this in your face. There we go. You're going to have to move at some point, dude. Oi, get your head out of me wet palette. Don't move that way. That's where all my paint stuff is. There's some cats. I mean, they're even the right colour, to be fair. Let's see, now you're stuck over there. What are you going to do? What are you going to do now, eh, boy? Okay, guys, the knee pad. Should that be silver or left as is? That's the next question. Oh, you made your way back? Alright, cool beans. What do you guys reckon? Oi, don't eat the cloak. Don't eat the stuff. Hey. The cat emojis. Right, wander off and go away, alright? Go away. So, silver knee or no silver knees? Remember that an Artifexus Marine who tried to fight Merlin. Oh, tried to. He was not armed though, so we had to get help. Silver knees or no silver knees? What do you guys reckon? Oh god, you're not coming back, are you? Isn't 1 or 2 cameos enough for you, boy? And I've given you dinner as well, so what more do you want from me? Oh, he comes in, sits down, makes a mess. Honestly, my boy, honestly. I'll actually finish the silver up. I'm here chatting, not actually painting. You forgot, but did you say something on the Abmech turning into the servo arms? Yep, I don't mind, man. Any kind of servo will do, or even improv something, you know. Oh god, I can already see where this is going. You're going to kick over my water in a minute, aren't you? Whoop. Okay, I'm going to have to put him on the floor, because he's being a menace now. Come on, you. Oh, you're such a lump. Down you go. Alright. He's now on the floor. Don't give it long until he comes back. Our Marine is now in Death Guard armor for some reason. His roommate's next armor, yeah, most likely. There we go. That bit of silver needs doing too. See, I don't paint very fast when I'm doing live because you guys keep talking funny things and makes me laugh, and then I get distracted. Stop being such damn good company. Schwink. Yes, indeed, fancy pants. Merlin the Great Unclean One. No escaping him. There we go. Sweep, sweep, sweep. Alright. Let's do that round thing silver as well. I feel it in my tonsils. And that is right. Okay. It's looking good, it's looking good. This bit here will definitely be silver as well. I don't doubt I'll be painting over it again at some point, but I'm just going to paint it silver anyway while I'm here. You know, just while I'm sat here. May as well. What else am I going to do? Paint it another colour. Now, which Primarch would have that voice? Right there, I'm a Primarch of such and such legion. But what legion am I Primarch of exactly right now? That's the real question. Schwink. There we go. First time making it to a stream. Your shorts are so entertaining and underrated. Thank you. I'm glad you find them entertaining. Thank you for the watching. And of course, if you enjoy them in longer form, they are in long form too. There we go. But I'm glad that you're here joining us for the live stream. Yes. So Artifexus can turn traitor. It can turn traitor. It is possible. It's just not very likely, because they're such good boys. Where can I find the concept art for the scheme? I know it's in the Discord, I'm just struggling to find it. I tell you what, if it isn't done by someone else by the time I'm done on the live, I will try and pin it myself. We will get it done at some point. The Chaos Artifexus is a one-time occurrence for now. News, not nude. Is this great nude? I don't know, he might be great nude. I mean, he's probably ripped. I mean, his clothes are ripped, as in, like, muscly. Hopefully his armor's not ripped, because that's not good armor. There we go. I actually feel maybe the faceplate of this would be silver here, with a bit of the stripe of blue going over his nose. Yeah, sod it. Let's roll with that punch. I like that. This pleases me. Adeptus Malefax. Curse, Primarch of the 8th Legion. Damn. His stomach is mouth. That's what it sounded like. But yeah, so, Comrade Curse. Oh, wait, a little bit South African there, didn't it? Just a young Comrade Curse from South African. Oh no. And nah, Comrade Curse is here to make your day a living hell. Absolute living hell. I mean, to be fair, I'd imagine him more Polish, really, Curse. Don't ask me to do Polish. I can do Polish, but I have to kind of warm up. I can't just jump into it like I can some accents. Otherwise, it just automatically goes into Russian. And I value being accurate. There we go. There's a lot of spill happening right now, but it looks so good. Sorry if my thumb's hiding everything, guys. I'm trying to do this as quickly yet neatly as I can. Okay, cool. That's the bottom bit there. Silver, looking good. Ah, you feel so represented. Good, good. Yeah, I imagined him having that Polish accent. Not that I'm suggesting that Polish people make for good psychopaths. But in this instance, you do. There we go. I'm just going to have to wash off my brush even though I'm nearly done with the silver. It's just refusing to point properly at this point. There we go. Fine. And the Night Lords trilogy, but they have Russian accents. Oh, do they? Okay. I've not actually read the Night Lord trilogy yet. I've read a fair few books, but they're ones I haven't. I've heard lots of good things, though. So I'm definitely going to read them at some point. Maybe even a live reading one day. Well, not that. Okay, with those books, they wouldn't be live. I'd pre-record them. But still, a reading. Indeed. Moraz. There we go. Moraz. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If I have an old phone, you can get the app Camo and use it on your OBS. Guess what? I'm using it right now. He also gave Space Wolves Russian accents in the did that? Are they all Russian? And why would they give Space Wolves Russian accents? They'd surely give them Scandinavian. Or am I just the only crazy bastard that would? Right, cool. Is that all the silver? Now again, knees, guys, knees. Silver knees or no silver knees? That is the question. The question we must all ask ourselves. You woke up the Void Dragon. Mars is going to have a fun time. Most likely so. Trilogy got you hating the Night Lords. From hating the Night Lords to tolerating the Night Lords. I've heard it does that. Gives them a bit more sympathy. Send Merlin to terror. Silver knees, yes, we think silver. Yeah, I'm siding with you guys on that. Glad we are all on the same wavelength. Oh yes. Then we're going to start adding in some of the colour, like the blue, and there would probably be just a bit of orange on him because it's a scheme of blue and orange. You know what I meant to do, but I just realised I forgot to do. I meant to have a picture of the artwork of the Sons of Artifexus up on screen. That was done by Snick Studios. In fact, maybe I could. Maybe I could briefly do that right now. Well, once I've done this knee. Oh, Merlin is just sat here right next to the art stuff. Hopefully he doesn't get any bright, unclean ideas. Also, your favourite guard regiment is extremely Scottish. A Scottish guard regiment. That's what I like to hear. I don't want to hear nothing else. Hey. Nice. Won't go too heavy on it. Just keep it like that. Now let's do this one here. What to do for the primal base coat? Well, for this, it was primed in black, much like you know, the rest of him was primed in black. And then I dry brushed him. First, I dry brushed a heavy Eshin grey, then a medium amount of Warp Fiend grey, and then a light brushing of Celestria glaze. Celestria grey. Celestria grey. There we go. Words. I use them. I use them all the time. Celestra grey. There we go. I can already tell this is going to be my nemesis when it comes to speaking it out loud, for reasons unknown. You can tell I'm a voice actor by how good I am at wording. Wavelength. Oh yes. Scarily accurate. Indeed. That's because I like Scottish. Again, I'm always better when I have time to sort of warm it up, but it's one that I can kind of pull out the box. There we go. 3 new people joined the Discord since the stream started. Hooray! That's what I like to hear. Iron Motion Banana. I don't know what you mean. I have some incredibly talented, very weird people in my Discord, and I love them for it so much. There's a great unclean one here, everyone. Let's just poke his feet. No. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Now he's on my art table. Bruh. Get out, bruh. I'm gonna tap your butthole with the end of my brush. You won't like that. God, what are you doing? Right. He's going on the floor again. Come here, you little trouble. Oh, you're such trouble, sir. There we go. He is down on the floor. It's because he can smell the food I've got over here, so he's like, oh, I like the smell of that. Imperial Fists Banana. Now that is something you can find on the internet somewhere. Imperial Fists Banana. Big on, demon. Still give him head pats. Absolutely, absolutely. Right, we're nearly done with the silver, I think. In fact, I think we are done with the silver. I know there's not really much point because he's going to have a cape covering his back, but I'm just going to give this a rough... Look, you can see all these cat hairs on me. Oh, I made it worse. I feel like I'm going to make these silver as well for reasons unknown. Just gut feeling. Must protect the booty. There we go. Nice. Alright, cool. So now I'm going to jump into the first bit of proper colour. Now, what is the first bit of proper colour, you ask? Well, it's going to be some Macragge Blue. Lovely, lovely Macragge Blue. My local GW store is having its anniversary this week. Turns out I will be buying $335 worth of models and paint soon for a free Warhammer backpack. Oh, don't you love it when you spend money for free shit? It feels so right. Just as the machine god intended. There we go. Don't you look at me with them eyes, cat. Right, let's scrape some of this into my palette. Okay. There we go. That seems a nice thickness. Now, it's the rim of their shoulders are what is this blue. There we go. Lovely, lovely. Shiny metal arse. Yes, quote me on that. Be back in 10. No worries. SFS Clouds 9. There we go. When there's numbers, I'm like, ah! It can throw me off sometimes. Again, you can tell I'm a voice actor. The dry brushing looks smooth. I always worry that my coats will get too chunky because dry brushing doesn't use thinned paint. Well, in the end, if you just thin your brush out nice and good, it comes out well. But what is thankful for me is that, as anyone knows who's seen any of my shorts, I do the bases like moon rock, so if it looks kind of dusty, it actually works well with where he's at. Don't use thin paints anyway. I use paint I find randomly in the house on random paint brushes, which is the reason for the orange peels. Oh, you are definitely a 1. Sinocleus. Is it Sineocleus or Sinocleus? I'm not sure what the best way to pronounce it is. But yes, he's certainly a 1. Right. Now let's get this looking good on this shoulder, shall we? Sweep, 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 brush, brush, brush. Ugh! I done messed up, but it didn't mess up. It actually turned out perfect. Look, that accidental bit there just landed exactly where it needed to. I heard the cat move nearby again. I feel the great unclean one approaching. And I feel there is no stopping him this time. All we can do is lie here and accept our fate. Our fate that he will come and give us fuzz. Lots of fuzz. Endless fuzz. There we go. I wonder when I will do next to a live reading, because anyone who wasn't here for that, a few weeks ago, I did a live reading of the short story, The Ancient Awaits, on the Discord channel. A lot of people enjoyed it. So anyone who didn't tune in for that, there are some live readings on the Discord that are worth tuning in for. The guy I quoted earlier is one of the few people who in a canon way, there we go, got in bed with an Inquisitor, got captured by the Dark Eldar, and fought every enemy of the Imperium and canonically died of old age. Yes, he did. And yet at the same time was terrified of the whole thing. There we go. It's over for you, man. There we go. Cool, it's looking pretty good. Add a bit more on there because it's a bit weak. There we are, nice. Now, I don't think there's much on this arm. In fact, I think there's none to speak of, really. Is it all on the gun proper? No, it's not even on the gun proper. I guess it's just hidden by the cloth. Right, cool. Now, the wrist. The wrist is also blue. There we go. Just looking at his stump like, oh shit, my hand's missing. Forgot to put it on before work. Don't you hate it when that happens, when you forget to put your limbs on before work? What do you mean, Casper? There are no right ways to paint, but there are wrong ways. I half agree with you. I believe there are wrong ways to paint if you have something in mind and are doing something that is counter to the production of it. For instance, if you want a white model and you are painting it black, then it is definitely a wrong way of doing it. Much in the same way how there is no such thing as broken English or broken Spanish or broken any language unless you are telling me that you are perfectly speaking Spanish or English or French when you are clearly not. Then it is broken. If you do not assume to speak it perfectly, then the language is not broken. Nearly done with him. Whoop. Brush split at an inopportune time. There we go. Right. That's the only sleeve on there. Alright, nice. Quickly wash off my brush. Caine is also what got me into 40k and the hobby. One of my first minis is a Commissar. Looks kind of like Caine. Caine is awesome. If he got you into 40k, that just makes him even more awesome. Ah, there we are. Right. I love how Xenocleus is looking, just feel mildly threatened by Casper. It's like, it's over for you, man. Alright, now... Oh, yes. Still need a bit more Macragge blue for that faceplate thing, so I was going to do the top of it in that blue. Okay, here we go. This is going to be interesting. Yeah, right. I'm going to lean right into this sucker. There we go. Doop-doop-a-doo. Excellent. This is looking rather sublime. Now I've just got to do the bit with the arm in the way. Wish me luck, this is going to suck. Doop. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Right. Else we stay. Let's talk about that one Dark Eldar with the space sharks. Won't say their name. I mean the Carcharodons. Made a Dark Eldar stare into the pitch black on the deep end. Oh yes, I remember about that. Hot topic. What's your least favorite army and why? Yabba gabba goo. Well, I like every army, but I have a gut feeling my least favorite may be the Drukhari, the Dark Eldar. I have no reason for that beyond gut feeling, because I've not painted them. But we shall see. I could be completely wrong. I'm someone who generally likes stuff, you know. I'm not someone who goes around disliking things. It's just never been me. I always see the good in things. It's just who I am. Nice, cool. Good bit of blue under the eyes there. Try and do that there. There we are. Alright, that'll probably be leathery. In fact, those goggles will most likely be silver. Alright. I think that's it for the Macragge. Okay, cool. That's it for the Macragge.
The chapter has gained a new subscriber.
Hey.
Welcome,
Hook,
neophyte.
Thank you if you are here, Hook Hook. And if not, then we are sending it to you through the warp. As psychers do. Calling their demon prince killed all of Death Copters in one roll. I don't like chaos. Too much trim in all caps. That's when you know it's serious. I like most armies. Just find that the Eldari are the most boring. Why is that? Why are they the most boring? Captain something. Howdy dowdy, brother. Hello, Captain something. How are you? We're painting a Son of Artifexus right now. I revived the Lunar Gene Cults. I'm sure you did. Making another Primarch. Oh, goodness me. We do not need more Primarchs. They are assholes. They are all assholes. Even the nice ones. Even Vulcan's kind of an asshole. He killed a child. I mean, don't remind him of that. It makes him very upset. There we go. I'm going... Oh, wait, no, I don't need to jump back to. I've got some here. Here we go. I'm just going to quickly silver up these ear goggles because I didn't forget to silver them up earlier like a silly boy. But yes, how are you, Captain Something? Shwink. There we go. Nice and silver. Excellent. Get underneath. There we are. I should probably do the skin as well at this point. Yeah, it's probably the most logical thing. I painted all around it, probably made it very difficult for myself. It's what I'm going to do next. The space-specific gun of ship. I don't know what you're on about. Space wolves. Alright, cool. Sanguinius was essentially just best boy, if you ignore the anger issues. Every best boy gets angry, that's why they're best. Stormfang gunship. Gunship. Another person joined the Discord. Hey! That's what I like to hear. Most armies have interesting vibes and ideas. The Eldaris me just seem light space elves. They act like every fantasy elf. Also, besides the Wraith Knight, their models are boring too. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. I mean, they're not necessarily my first one to jump to either, but I will be doing them eventually. Right, now we are going to jump into doing the skin. I'm going to begin with a base of Rakarth flesh for the bit of skin on his face. That's your opinion, and your opinion is valid. Everyone's opinion is valid. Even if people don't agree. There we go. Are you thinned? Let's thin you a little more, my friend. Not too much there. There we go. That should do the job. Right. Don't need too much, so I can put this away already. Right, so let's see how well I can do the flesh of this without making a colossal mess. And you know I'm actually going to wipe off a little more. There we go. Excellent. Yes, you can. You just need enough explosives to blow up Terra, that's all. There we go. Get in the eyes as well. Looking good. There we go. Now it looks like he's actually got some skin under there. Nice bit of skin. You had a paint party last night, did you? How did that go? How many folks were involved? Because annoyingly, I'm so damn busy I can't always join in these things. I have to plan everything in advance. Because doing this channel and working full time elsewhere takes up all my time. Really sucks. Hopefully one day, if the channel gains enough traction, I can start taking time off of work. Start dedicating more to the channel, and then thus make it grow more, and thus less time at work and all that jazz. That's the dream. Anyway, that is the dream. Right. I think the eyes are looking good and solid. When I say the eyes, it's the face looking kind of pale and good. Alright, nice, nice. Now, that, we'll quickly wipe that off. Now I'm just thinking what to do next. Probably the browns. Things like his various straps and his bags there. So I think if he's... I typically jump to Mournfang Brown first, but I'm wondering if for these guys, these sneaky, stealthy eliminators, would it be better for the browns to be Rhinox hide, darker colour, easier to blend in? Would they do that? Would they go for the darker leathers? Or would they stick to the regular Mournfang? I suppose they'd rely more on their fancy invisibility cloaks, wouldn't they? What do you guys think? Just finished your first sister. Pretty happy with it. Nice, good stuff. What colour scheme did you go for this sororita? Was it a good colour scheme? Well, of course it was a good colour scheme, but which one? That's what I mean. Oh, and another thing as well, there's going to be a bit of orange on this model, not too much, but alas, the only orange I have is Fire Dragon Bright, which is, well, bright. I'm probably going to take some of this and mix it with a bit of a dark red, make it a bit dimmer, and then use straight this for the sake of highlighting. That is the cunning plan. So, what do people reckon? Which brown should be used for his various pouches? And his belts? Like the one going across his chest, for instance, and across his leg. And obviously all these pouches here. What do you guys think? What do you reckon? There's part of me that is leaning towards this. Just because I think this will be so dark, it will kind of just blend away. I think it may have to be Mornfang. Yes, I think we are going to jump with the Mornfang. Boop. I'm rolling with my gut. Mornfang. It's Mornfang is what it is. Boop. Please update you on the lore. We've been off since Discord for a long time. Yes, indeed. There hasn't been a whole lot of change when it comes to the chapter as a whole. Mostly a few things to do with the chapter master. Mainly how it's a title that's handed down from chapter master to chapter master. And how they are the head tech marine. And they very cheekily train their own, but still send them to Mars to be trained for the sake of keeping up appearances. Mars wouldn't like that, and they have suspicions, but they can't prove it. And the chapter master also goes to battle in an awesome war suit. Snack Studios is helping conceptualize it. It's going to be some kind of kit bash. Probably be my first kit bash making that thing. What do you see? Do I have any book recommendations? Doesn't have to be Warhammer. Just looking for something to do a book report on. I haven't read a good book for a long time. I've not had time. Oh goodness. Anyone in the comments with a good book recommendation? I'd always say The Lord of the Rings myself. I love those books. Or The Hobbit even better. I think The Hobbit is a better book. But that's just my opinion. It's one of my favourite stories. There we are. Looking nice. Welcome back, Cloud9. Night Lord's Omnibus. White armor and teal cloth with gold trims. Oh. You put it in the Discord, you may have to post it again for me, because I miss a lot on the Discord because I'm so busy. If anyone ever wants my attention, I have the server muted, but I do check it. But if you want my attention, I have not muted anyone who directly notifies me, with @Artifexus. So if you do that, I will see that. If I don't respond, I genuinely forgot. I do apologize. There we go. Looking good. Annihilation is a great book. I probably should have painted what was in there a slightly different colour. I'll probably put some earth shade in there, or maybe even Nuln Oil actually, just to make it extra dark. Sorry, you guys can't really see what I'm painting here because that arm is in the way. Excellent. Yes, I think for now that will do. I'll give it a second layer very shortly, but it's a good start. It's a good start. I'm glad I chose Mornfang now, actually. I will not lie to you. Let's do this belt here. Or this strap, I should say. Let's make it all start to really come together, lads. Really start to come together. The Infinite and the Divine. I've heard a lot of good things about The Infinite and the Divine. That's another one that most people have read and I haven't yet. Oh, I think I went a bit on the silver there. Never mind, never mind. Already done a book report on The Infinite and the Divine. Nice. Painting with orange peels. I'm sure you are. There we go. shorts. Put that brown. Wow, looking lovely. Looking luscious. There we go. Excellent. Right, Cobains. Excellent. Yeah. And of course there's this one down here. Where's the strap for this one? Oh, there's the strap. I was about to exclaim, how's it stuck to him? But it's all done that way. Sweep, sweep, sweep. Oh, also, I'd like to point out that something, a bit of a red letter day today on the channel. One of my shorts today became the first to reach 1 million views in its lifetime, which is very exciting. What's particularly interesting is it's quite a recent one, actually. It's specifically part 81 of the Ballistus Dreadnought, wherein I am snipping away at its rocket pod, which is rather exciting for that one. Non-Warhammer, specifically recommend Hyperion, basically sci-fi Canterbury Tales. Oh, good suggestion. Captain Something is quite the avid writer and reader, so he will definitely have a good load of recommendations up his sleeve. Absolutely will. Yeah. We'll have known each other for 10 years this October, Captain Something. Blow me down. It's been a long time. Prophet of Future. Whoo! I'm an hour late. Sorry about that. It's no worries, man. Life happens. You know, life is a real thing. We can't escape from it. Glad to have you here. How are you doing, Prophet? No, let me roll my tongue. Prophet. There we go. Yes, 1 million views on a single short, and over the past 28 days, 2 million views overall. Now, that particular short only went up about 2 weeks ago, so it's quite astonishing. And it's good because, while it is, I mean, as you can imagine, that's driving the channel quite a lot right now. Even if it's a short having 1 million views, it drives the channel. It's not sustainable because eventually it will go back down again and things will be a little bit closer to how they were. But it will be better than how it was because there are more people now introduced to the channel. So hopefully it will gradually having more and more moments like that until it reaches a level of sustainability, you know? So it's an up moment right now. On all research I've done regarding doing YouTube, must always expect ups and downs, rises and troughs. At the moment, it's a rise. Which is, I thought it was going down, but then it turned out yesterday was the single most views I ever had in a single day. At about 189,000. Just over that. Which is very, very exciting. So next year, my friend is getting pissed at me doing the art for free. I don't know why. Nah, man, you are talented, and it is something that you should find a way to make money off of. If it's something you're good at and something you enjoy, find a way to make money from it. Because I knew I would enjoy model making. Anything that is creative that involves me being hands-on, I always enjoy it. So I knew I would enjoy the modeling. That's why that's why I decided to start YouTube. One, as a method to become better by subjecting my work to public scrutiny, and to potentially get monetized for it, which is excellent, and it has happened. It's slow at the moment, but it will build up. And I've just seen something I can't unsee. His armor is the same color scheme as Jango Fett. I can't unsee it now. I've seen it. Oh no. But that's cool. Jango Fett is awesome, so that's fine. And you're welcome, everyone who can't unsee it as well now. Have you monetized the channel? It with a YouTube partnership. Not with a YouTube partnership per se. I mean, there's regular advertisement revenue, memberships as well, but I generally wanted to give people an opportunity to give support because it leaves you feeling good when you support something that you enjoy. I felt very cheeky doing it, I won't lie, but there were so many people who actually really wanted to, so it's good. It is good. There we go. Add a little bit more of this into my palette because I'm losing more than I thought I would. Artifexus, did you see my Cadian troop? I think I did. No, I don't actually. No, I haven't yet. I haven't actually looked on the Discord today. I'm afraid. I do apologise. I've been quite busy, but it's going to be a more chilled evening. I shall be looking on the Discord tonight. I shall see it then. Don't you worry. Because I asked you to show me, didn't I? Because you said you're painting up a boatload of Cadians. Let's say you're a mad lad for it, but everyone who does Astra Militarum is a mad lad for that reason. Oh, there's a hare there. A hare over there. Get off. Did you paint your command squad that you built? I'm glad you didn't make the Discord members only. I did and ah over making it members only, but the only reason for that was I didn't know what kind of people would join. I didn't know if I'd get like loads of really rude or vulgar people, but no, I got some amazingly chill people, which I was kind of hopeful for, because so far, I mean, I'm the kind of person who attracts that kind of a crowd, and I know there's a lot of that kind of people in a hobby like this, a kind of chill hobby, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to trust my gut and just go with it, and I'm so glad I did as well. Because it allowed me to get to know folks like yourself. Because obviously you've been in the comments before that point, and I was getting to know people through comments, but not like how it is on the Discord, you know. Some actual good friendships being made, I believe. Thoughts on what the next army might be? Yes, we have already decided on what the next army is going to be, Cloud9, but only my sergeants know. They have their own private chat with me in the Discord, as well as a behind the scenes, where I show them everything I do on a daily basis. So, well, nearly when I'm painting, or when I do something worth updating them on. For instance, they knew about the aggressors being done long before the first aggressors video went up. And they know about upcoming things. They know the next model and the next batch of models and the one after that. And then they know when I'm moving on to a next army. Because we did indeed discuss that recently, didn't we? Snake Studios and other sergeants here. I update not just on the Discord, by the way. I also update on the actual YouTube. I send posts exclusive for my sergeants. And Battle Brothers as well, but mostly Battle Brothers, it's mostly for folks that want the emojis and just sort of throw a quid my way, you know, sort of like, yeah, I like that, yeah, have a quid. You know, that kind of support. And I am also, for those intrigued, looking into a new tier as well. Nothing concrete yet, but I don't wish to offer a higher tier without something to offer back. You know, so once I have something sustainable and good for people to be enticed by, as well as everything the Sergeant offers, that's when this new tier will be revealed. Something higher than the Sergeant. There we go, looking good. I'm terrified of painting that banner if I decide I want it in. Thinking it may end up being a power fist. That's fair enough, but you know what? Jump in blindly and recklessly and without fear. How do you level up in the Discord? Do you mean by level up? Do you mean how do you sign in as a member? Is that what you're asking me? How to become a member? Because that's what we are referring to with sergeants and whatnot. I remember watching your first Devastator video when it came out since 4th. You've been my favourite painting channel. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
The chapter has gained a new subscriber.
Hey,
welcome,
Dalton Young. Thank you for subscribing if you're here. If not, we're sending it through the warp. You give kisses. No, you don't give kisses. A chaplain tier. Now, that could be a rather cool name, but no, chaplain's not. That's what you're asking. Well, it's done on YouTube. It's YouTube memberships. There is a join button in every short and in every long-form video, and also one on the main channel page. Just look for a join button, and there you become either a battle brother for emojis that you can use right here and now, and also emojis exclusive to the Discord, or sergeant level if you also want behind the scenes access and knowing what's going on and whatnot. After you watched with 2 days, well, I've been honored to have you here for those 2 days, my friend. You know, the more the merrier, especially folks who are painting and whatnot. It's just great to have all these people here cross-referencing ideas with me and sharing in the passion. That's what I want. I want the passion to be shared in. Couch Potato says, bro should make a chaplain role. I've never thought of that. So far, it's always been ranks in an army. I have a plan for tiers. A chaplain role, I don't... You know what? I think if chaplain becomes a thing, it wouldn't necessarily be a membership tier. It would probably be something separate, something outside of that. But definitely probably going to make it that way. Hey, Talzum became a battle brother.
The membership of a new battle brother.
Welcome, my friend, welcome. Feel free to use those emojis. An admin. Admins are inquisitors. Logically, I suppose chaplain would make sense within the context of a Space Marine chapter. So, oh damn, 5 memberships gifted.
Many memberships to the chapter have been gifted.
Oh damn, son. Salzun, thank you so much. Thank you so much for these gifts to these people. Including Sinocleus, there you go, there's a membership. War Judge. Old O'Clint, Inc. Sorry, you have to forgive me for the pronunciation on that one. Scorpius, Isaac Smith. Now, what level it was, however, I can't see what level it was. So we'll have to have a look at that later, whether it was Battle Brother or Sergeant. I'm just going to quickly scroll back up and see what some of the chat said before that, and we'll get back onto that one. Captain Something said, I find Warhammer 40k to be the most, and intriguing at the same time, most at the start anyway, be most intimidating to start from. So many books have gone through via Horus Heresy by your reckoning. Yeah, it is. It's difficult to know where to jump in. It truly is. Also, just pull an orc on the Discord. Yes, there have been moments where there have been impromptu wars happening on the Discord. I had to put in a disclaimer, no excessive wiring, because it's spamming and people start muting the server. Yes, now member, because I deserve... Ah, thank you.
The chapter has gained so a new subscriber.
And a new subscriber.
Welcome,
Boy Shirka. Thank you if you are here. But yes, here's all of the emojis. Ah, they're all coming out, all the emojis. If you're chaplain rank, you got a whole mass in the Discord daily. Oh, man. Gonna join in a second here, but I'm not home at the moment. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm not sure what level of membership you guys are, so you guys will need to... Battle Brother. You got Battle Brother. I was going to say Tech Priest here, but I just remember this is a Space Marine chapter. Well, Tech Marine, you know, Tech Marine rather than Tech Priest. A lot of audio popping, yes, that will be it. You want a WAR channel back? Well, unfortunately it involves spamming and it puts off a lot of people, I fear, so I'm afraid I had to play it safe. What I would love is if Discord gave me the option to mute a server for people, because I can't count on people muting just a channel rather than the whole server. So that's why I didn't do that, because my hope was that I could mute it for everyone, and then they had to have it muted. Because if it was muted, then by all means, you can all go nuts. Bro, seriously, it's cool. That's next year is me and Dracus. Indeed. Absolutely, indeed. You can make it so they have to be in channel via self-assigning a role. And it's fair. I'll have to look into that. I've been spending too much time chatting. This guy needs painting. And yes, I did indeed call you out for the. So I don't mind it. I don't mind the excessive wiring, but a lot of other people do. You know, I'm curious. I'm going to have a look on the thing myself and see what level you guys acquired. As best I can. Boop, dibbity boop. I say as best I can. I have access to the channel's analytics. Of course I can do it. So yes, Talzun, thank you so much for those. That's incredibly kind of you. Sergeant levels. They are sergeant levels. Excellent. So, disclaimer for you guys who got them here. It's kind of obvious. But, and a new subscriber. Thank you, Neonel. There we go. Don't mention what you see in the Sergeant channel to those not in the Sergeant channel. Keep it to yourselves. And again, those not in the Discord, you will still get your updates via YouTube posts. Yes, you will. Right. Now, the gold, I think, is going to be this skull here. We're going to do that skull gold. And you know what? That elbow there should have been silver as well. While I still have silver in my palette, we're going to quickly run with that. There we go. Currently painting Cadians for a bit. Bro looks like a Martian with that face. Or an Admech, yeah. Kind of a WoW channel, then this shall be the new WoW channel. Oh, shall it now? Don't forget, I have power here too. Make a WoW channel, please mute WoW channel, the server rules. I'd rather not do that. I'm not a fan of saying, yo, you have to do this thing, otherwise you're in trouble. That's not the kind of server I want to do, I'm afraid. I want it to be chilled and relaxed. So, if I can find some way to force mute a server for people, I will have a look. Maybe the bots have a way, actually. Server bots. I'll have a wee look there. But until then, I'm afraid there is going to be no spamming, not even WA or I am Alfarius, because a lot of people like to claim they're Alfarius as well, guys. That's another common occurrence. Well, it was a common occurrence until I had to put my foot down,
unfortunately. The chapter has gained a new subscriber.
Hey,
welcome,
Daniel McCann. Thank you, Daniel McCann. Now, I think you subbed around 1,300. Around 1,300, damn. Is that like 1,300 subscribers or at, you know, hour 1,300? Am I misreading it? And when this guy had less than 1,000 subs, oof, you've been with me a while then, amigo. I appreciate you staying. I need more iron hands. Let's get some in my palette. There. Iron hands. The cuddliest chapter, the iron hands. Any advice for a new hobbyist? Yes, Jesse, I have the best advice for you. It's about mindset. Obviously, patience, having fun, but most importantly, accepting that what you paint will not look like what is in your head, especially when you're just starting. That does not mean it looks bad. So with that in mind, have a target in your mind. For instance, me with Ultramarines, or me with this guy. Have a target in your mind, but that's not where you're trying to reach. That's just a rough direction. It's the direction that you need. You're roughly going in this direction. What target you hit, however, that's fine, you know? And be open to learning from the direction you take. Both the good things and the bad things. I would also advise you to seek out criticism and to take it without defensiveness. That's probably one of the biggest things, and one of the hardest things as well. Even I feel a bit defensive sometimes, but, you know, swallow it down because it is the best way to learn, is to take the advice, and not just of experienced painters, but even other new painters, because everyone has eyes and everyone has opinions. There we go. Wow, that's a nice edge. That's a very nice edge. Usually they insta-ban you. Yeah, I'm trying not to be a ban. I'm pretty chill. But at the same time, I don't want to be a pushover, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to fine balance it. But if any, so long as people ask first, I'm pretty chill with anything, really. I'm pretty chill with anything. Yeah, a WA, Alferis, or Omegron. Omegron, there we go. Going to the Warhammer store with the fam. See you all there. See you around, Free Wave. Sorry it took me a while to read to your comments. But Alferis thing is lore accurate. It is lore accurate, but here's the thing. I am Alfarius, so I know you guys are all bullshit. Oh god, why am I encouraging this? So lucky that it ain't insta-ban. Indeed. Just try to stay away from the excessive spamming, and they shall stay away too. The insta-bamming. Bamming? Banning. Anyway, you're chilling. Nice. Facts started 2 weeks ago. I think everything is trash. Everyone said it looks good. Yes, be your own harshest critic, but remember that you are your own harshest critic. Do I have my Ballista Dreadnought? Oh, not Dreadnought. My Devastator Squad. There we go. Do I have any of them out here? I can sort of stick under your guys' noses. You know what? Yeah, give me a sec. I'm going to quickly bang out my first ever model and then show you, you know, some of my second ones. I'm going to quickly read. You have a red name! Yes, for those who are joining the Discord, by the way, as a member, there is a bit of a process. Once I've got this model out, I'll talk you through it. But I should have mentioned that earlier, really. Are you in here, my Devastators? I keep them in this box when they're not out, you see, otherwise they'll just take up loads of space. Because I don't have a lot of room. I think you are my intercessors. Are you my intercessors? Who the fuck are you? Oh yeah, you're okay. right? I think they're the guys I'm looking for. These aren't the droids you're looking for. There they are. Yeah, okay. Cool beans. Nearly making a colossal mess. Not quite, though. There we go. Okay, right, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Mini was just a small crump in time. Oh, yes. I'm done with Grandmaster Voldus. Oh, excuse me, a burp came out. I'll send you pics of my emotional journey of patience, anger, and relief. Yes, please do, please do. Always eager to get them, even if it takes me ages to respond. Okay, that's the missile launcher. It was his missile that actually went to the thing. Right, here he is. So this, guys, was my very first ever model, period. To my credit, I deliberately didn't do any research before I began him and the rest of his unit. It was very much just a case of I wanted to see where my gut took me. Then I'd research after or take inspiration from the comments. And gaslight yourself into thinking you're bad at painting, you're actually improving. Yeah, that sounds like something Cyrus would say. You think you're painting Britain's flag with your Cadian standard bearer? Nice. Nice. Well, I like him big bloody crampings. Yeah, exactly. Not cramping for grots. Yes, in the Discord. Mind you all, you are Alfarius. Don't you start. Don't you start with Alfarius. I'm Alfarius. We'll leave it there. But yes, this was indeed my first ever miniature. Didn't even change the colour of the base. Nothing like that. Colour of this was wrong. I went with my gut feeling because I briefly forgot. His name is Neville, and this guy here is Clyde. So yes, this was my very first ever miniature. And you can already tell with an unfinished guy that I am much better. Much better. Because there was a fair bit of accuracy, I suppose. But again, this was before I understood shading or highlighting or anything like that. Anything at all. Did the rimmed base like usually do? Oh yes, love a good rimmed base. Anyway, you guys, stop going on about Alfarius. I mean it. Put my foot down. But once I did this unit, I learned a lot from it. And I would like to show this was the first model of my second unit. And you can already see the improvement was radical. Radical improvement on a more complicated model as well, arguably. But if you are open to criticizing both yourself and criticism from others, you can achieve greatness very, very quickly. Because the difference in them is quite phenomenal. Let's get that fixed there. There we go. But yes, so be open to criticism both from yourself and from others. Be open to the fact it will not look like how you originally wanted it to. I'm not saying it will look bad or worse. It could look better if you accept that it does. And then accept, of course, the fact that you are new and are still learning how to, use a brush with as much accuracy as a master does. I mean, I'm still learning, damn. But the difference just between first model of Unit 1, first model of Unit 2 is quite astronomical. So if I can do it, and I have shaky hands, you can actually see how much my hands are shaking just trying to hold them still. If I can do it, anyone can do it, guys. So, for real. Never be afraid to throw yourself at it. Never be afraid. Or more accurately, don't succumb to the fear. Allow yourself to jump right in. And you know what, I also probably show you... I mean, my latest one that I finished is this Ballista Dreadnought right here. Which I think is one of my best so far. And he's got the missile that I stole from the Devastator squad as well. He is good. Yes, a rimmed base is indeed my thing. And you can see I did a more subtle one here so people don't get too upset by it. Because a lot of people got upset by it. I mean, here, if I show you my chaplain on a bike, he also has the rimmed base. But I love the idea of having that. They have the faction colour ringing their base. I've always liked that. Quite proud of this chaplain, actually. He has a magnetized head, don't you know? But I don't know where the naked head's gone. I think it's in a bag somewhere with the intercessors. Yes, shaky hand group unite. Represent. Represent. There we go. Pop this guy away. Chaplain did have a hood, didn't he? I think you might be thinking of a Terminator Chaplain or a regular one. That's a dude on a bike. Schwoink. You enjoying the emojis? Sinocleus. Go full solid snake. Dope upper. Diazepam. Have a brush as steady as iron. Oh, that'd be good. I could do everything perfectly. Okay, so what else do we need to do on this guy? It's already getting a chip in there, which is a tad annoying. Let's see if we can't fix that super quick. Schwink. There we go. Oh yes, the gold. I was doing the gold on the medal, wasn't I? That's what I was going to do. And we all know where this journey begins, don't we, ladies and gentlemen? With a nice, juicy bit of Retribute armor gold. There we go. Inspired you to paint the rims of faction rank colours. Nice. Nice, do it. I mean, I think I might do more in future of what I did on the ballistas, where it's more of a rim job than the whole side of the rim. That was the only way I could phrase it, guys. Don't you take that out of context. But yes, doing it on the edges of it, I think it achieves the exact same thing you're trying to get without being overly excessive, because I think it might have been overly excessive. Oh god, here comes the great unclean one. I spoke unclean, and now here comes uncleanness. Hello, boyo. What brings you here? It was because I was unclean, wasn't it? That's why you are here. I need to put this back. Can you move your leg? Could you move your leg for me? Thank you. Look at that annoying stripe on his toe, folks. Is that not the most annoying stripe you've ever seen on a cat's foot? Ugh. Why do you want to go over there, dude? There's literally nothing there for you. You're making a mess. You're making a big mess, you silly boy. Yes, yes, one might say. What colour should you use your knight's shoulder since you don't have orange? Blue could also work. I would say silver, because there's a lot of grey and silver on them, but of course, you know, that's fairly generic and isn't clear. Cat, could you just not eat the food I have here, please? Could you not? Sorry, I'm contending with a cat as well. And now he's blocking my comments, I can't even see. There we go. Blue and grey. Yes, I don't think blue and grey or blue and white, like a light grey. Orange can also work, but I think it could be one or the other, really. Yeah, okay. Let's see if I can do this while I have all this cat getting in the way. Wow, lovely. And yes, again, for those who don't know, I'm going to be on my friend's live stream later today. We're going to do some Helldivers 2. So I will, for those in my Discord, I will send a link for you to... there we go. I will send a link for you guys to watch if you wish. There we go. It won't be anything crazy. It's just going to be on probably easy because we do suck at it. I'm not exaggerating. We truly suck. Nice. It looks really good with the gold. Despite this cat attempting to dethrone me. Dethrone me? Just knock me off balance. Just knock me off balance, yes. That's what he's trying to do. Just knock me off balance. Let's do the cat instead. Back from the store. You gotcha, Sammy. Excellent. I'm imagining like a... Oh! Cat's chewing the end of my brush. I'm going to let him finish with that before I try to do anything accurate. Damn, look, he done chip more in my brush. He done chip more. Wipe that off. Wipe that clean. Right, anything else of gold on here? I don't think so. I think it's just that, really, is gold. Nothing else. There we go. Looking good, looking good. Got my Sammy. Knock, knock. Is there a brain in there? Oh, God. Oh. Hello. You still want to chew my brush, do you? You are a silly boy. You know that? Alright, I'm just going to quickly just lift this up and move you. Come on, son. Oh, up you go. And down you go. Because you're a pest. Pests need to be moved. Right, where were we? Yes, okay, so I think that's all I can reasonably do on this one for now, although we are also approaching end of time, but I'm going to go a little further. Right, let us have a quick look at the gun, I think. I'll have a look at the gun for now, real quick. Do need to brush a bit of Celestra onto it, so I'll probably quickly do a bit of the old dry brush of that. Just now. Just get it good and done. So yes, what is this Sammy you are referring to anyway? You're being very quiet
Many
about it.
memberships to the chapter.
Oh damn, a crazy techie, you crazy, crazy man. That's the second time you've done that, dude. Trevor D, Richard Silvers, Argon, Brokejaw, William Sims. You got memberships. Thank you so much, a crazy techie, for that. And welcome, guys, to the membership. I'm not sure what tier you would be. I'm just going to quickly have a quick glancicles at what we got. Has my thing updated? Yeah, I do. I'm not sure my thing's updated. Red Argon. Sergeants. Your sergeants again, man. Oh, man. More sergeants. Thank you, a crazy techie. But yes, so you guys who got it, honestly, the best place for updates is probably the Discord, if you are there already or not. But I do, again, do the updates here on YouTube as well. So you can enjoy that for a month. So thank you so much, a crazy techie. Yes, I believe you can actually look at my community now and see what things I've posted in the past, and then you'll be able to see what's coming up. But again, goes without saying, don't tell anyone who isn't a sergeant. Not even the Battle Brothers. They do not have access to it. There we go. It's a little lighter than I thought it would be, but it still looks pretty cool. There we go. Nice. I like it. Right, so let's add some gunmetal to this mother flubber. Just going to quickly dry off my, dry brush. Actually, probably dunk it here in my bit of alcohol. I have my alcohol pot here in my skull shot glass. For those intense shots, you know what I'm saying. But now we got people handing out memberships left, right, and centre tonight. Thank you so much, guys. You are all legends. Every single one of you. There we go. Right, so now for the gunmetal, I'm going to use lead belcher to add some of the metals. I've got another part of this somewhere, but I want to use as much of this one as I can. Bloop. Snake is simping and lobstering the sergeant chat. Oh goodness, don't you spam it. Don't you spam it. There's a rule against the spamming. Don't you do it now. But good moods fly, so I'm not going to be too, rah.
The chapter has received the membership of a new battle brother.
Oh damn, the Batnads. It's become a sergeant. Thank you to the Batnads. Well, Nads. I think that's something else by saying the Batnads. Oh dear. No, Batnads, welcome so much. Again, as I said to the others, you can find out what is going on in the Sergeant chats on YouTube or Discord. Wow, I went way over onto the black there. It's because I'm excited with all this cool stuff happening. Man, at this rate, guys, I'm going to have to do some member-exclusive live streams, I think. Give you guys a bit more bang for your buck, you know what I'm saying? There we go. Wow, that looks good. Dear Chapter Master, the knight has been pated his loyalty. Marvellous. He has earned a tap on the shoulder from Chapter Master Artifexus. Oh, it feels so weird saying that. I feel not awkward per se, but I've never really been one to... It's not that I don't claim a leadership role, it's just, I've always been a humble kind of guy. Like every humble person's ever said. What? No why, I'm afraid. Lots are. Can't wait for the next army, but your lips are sealed. Yes, indeed. And I'm glad you're looking forward to it. It's very exciting. Assuming nothing changes, you see the whole battle plan in there for future models. Need to get yourself a membership. Maybe that'll be your next prep. Yeah. Maybe, man. Whoop. That'll be awesome. Always good to have more passionate people aboard. Glad to be able to contribute. Nice. You get to enjoy some emojis. I'd also like to point out, for those who don't know, that on the Discord, I have those same emojis, but I also have all the Loyalist chapters emojis as well. There's Iron Hand version of them. There's the Irish meatball. Oh man, what is going on tonight, you people? Oh man, you guys are great. You guys are great. Thank you so much. Again, if you're on the Discord, you can check out the new stuff going on there. But if not, again, I do updates onto YouTube as well. Tonight is going insane, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I'm taking ages just to paint this one thing because I'm getting so excited over it all. Man, you guys are legends. Thank you so much. That you believe that I am worth your time and money, I'm deeply honored. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. It really does. Now I think I'm definitely going to have to work on another tier for anyone who wants to get more stuff. There we go. I do love this rifle. It does look very, very cool. Meatball! Don't have access to emojis. No, you definitely should. If your writing is red, it should do. I'm going to have a glance at that right this second. No, you definitely should. Oh, if you don't, restart your Discord. Just give your Discord close it and open it up again, and then see if that helps. Because I think that's happened before. And someone just had to restart their Discord, and then it was okay. Man, there's so many people now in that channel, bruh. Yes, it's an honor to have you all here. Honor to have you all. Yeah. Yeah, and it can take a while sometimes, like Crazy Techie said as well. The night is on the Discord. Nice, I'll have a proper look at that shortly. Hey, and you know what's just occurred to me? I think when I get enough members, which surely I do have now, I can add more emojis. Maybe I could add other chapters. Which of the original Loyalist chapters would you guys like to have emojis for on YouTube next? So, we obviously already have the Ultramarines. Which of the other 8 Loyalists would you guys like to have next as a priority? I am going to finish painting this thing. I am going to. Just got onto the members Discord. Nice stuff, William Sims. Remember to keep it hush-hush. It's not obvious. Well, maybe it is. 28 models going to take you a while. The body broke before the spirit did. Yes, you know it. You know it. Speaking of emojis, you got to do the... Yes, I do still need to do the Gilliman sticker. I do apologize. I keep getting distracted. I also want to try and make it a members-only sticker, but I can only do that for emojis at the moment. That's why... That was the main reason I've been holding off on it. Because I want to make it members-only. Let's get you painted nice and silver. But thank you, Taozun. Thank you, A Crazy Techie, for gifting these memberships. You are legends, true legends.
The chapter has received the membership of a new
oh my lord,
Jesse
P, man. Loads of salamander calls, salamanders. Oh, Jesse P, you are also a legend. Thank you so much for joining. It's good to have a fellow inexperienced painter on board with me. So welcome. The Wholesome Lizards and Tacoon78. What's up? What's up, my man? Everything's good. It's a very good active night. This is what I'm liking. And how are you doing, my man? How are you doing? Everything here is good. The mood is right. And this super clue's holding. That's what I like to see. What is going on here at the moment? There is a whole lot of members joining tonight, which is incredible. But we are currently painting up an Eliminator. It's my first non-Ultramarine one. This is a custom-made chapter made by members of my Discord as a surprise to me called the Sons of Artifexus. And normally there's a little bit more orange. I'm still going to add it onto him, like a bit of some very subtle orange accents to him. But yes, there is a homebrew chapter. And that is what we're currently painting. Seriously, can't unsee this flag as the British one. Post it on Discord in a moment. Yes, please do. And it is an absolute tidal wave. You're on the Discord too? Excellent stuff. That's what I like. Sorry, there's a lot of members on the Discord, and I can sometimes forget who is and isn't in it. I do apologize. You know, I really can't buy Warhammer because it's always above $90. It's way more expensive across the pond, I've noticed. Support from Iowa. No, nice to have Iwonian support, but from Iowa, from Britain to Iowa, thank you. I'm stammering over my words because I'm at a loss for words. Man, you guys are kings and queens. Probably more likely kings. I believe my audience is about 98% male. But legends you all be. Thank you so much for considering me worth your time and hard-earned money. There we go. It's looking good. It's looking good. Move you over. Paint them as Disney characters. One of these days it's going to happen. Ah, support from Germany, from Canada, from Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan. I've always struggled to pronounce that. You have to forgive me. From Germany. The Regiment North flag's been posted. $90 give you Acadian shock troop and paints. Damn, son. Warhammer costs way less in foreign countries. You're from South Africa. Models are notably cheaper. Okay, fairs. Yeah, I think it's cheap here where I am because this, you know, Britain. It's where it's from. This is the home country, if you would, of Citadel and Warhammer and whatnot. So that's why I think it's cheaper there. But I didn't think it'll be cheaper in South Africa as well. Interesting. Yes, the livestream brought together like 10 countries. And the Talzin identifies as the Nurgling. Well, the great unclean one I have over here will get on with you. Where is he? Oh, I can see him. He's over in the other chair, just chilling right now. So, I'm from Sweden. Thomas Lundström from Sweden. Ah, yes, I remember seeing you join. I remember that. 1,000 thanks for all who did join. In fact, no, that whole back bit there's silver, isn't it? I'm being a silly sausage in all the excitement. There we go. But yes, I do hope those who have become members, I do hope you all find it worth your while. The Golden State, they ain't so gold now. Nah. What's wrong with California? I mean, it's one of the few states. I've been to many states in America, but California is one that I haven't, actually. I spent a long time in America at one point. There we go. North Yorkshire? Ah, haven't been to Yorkshire for ages. My family are from there, North Yorkshire. Actually, no, most of them are from Manchester, but I have a large chunk of them are also from North Yorkshire. And I'm like one of the few members of my family that does not sound northern anymore. Because of my time as a voice actor and living on the south coast. Joe love a nice Yorkshire accent though. How the rest of my family speak too. Here we go. Northeast England, excellent. Crisis battle suits are a whole £5 cheaper here than in the UK. Oh damn, son! Kent moment. Yeah, I lived in Kent for a very long time. I mean, that's also where our Captain Something lives. Over Ashford Way. I lived in Ashford. Well, just outside Ashford. Road trip? Hell yeah, Crazy Tech. It's going to be a road trip one of these days. Colin Sawyer, the legend himself, he says. Thanks for joining us, Colin. Stream's lagging out for you. No, that's not what we want. Shipping on the British then not included. Ah, that's fair. Might still need to get the perks on the Discord. It's still worth it. Oh, well, yes, if on Discord you haven't got the perks, what you need to do, if you go into your settings and then to connections, in there you can link your new subscriber.
Welcome,
thank you, KrillZ. But yes, in connections in your settings, there you can link your YouTube account to your Discord account. And then once you've done that, in that same connections menu, you'll find a list of all of the member-related Discord channels you can join. One of them will be the Sons of Artifexus channel. Whether you're already in the channel or not, you then click the join on that, and then you should join in as a member. Your name will become blue if you're Battle Brother, red if you're a Sergeant, and you may have to restart your Discord as well, but that is how it is done. That will give you the benefits. $1 Canadian is 50 cents British. Well, 50p. But yes. 50 pence. I'll need to actually do a tally up of how many members we got this live stream. This is bananas. I'm going to again give extra special thanks to Talzon and a Crazy Techie for not just gifting out the memberships, but probably, you know, pushing others to do the same as well. This bit under here is silver as well, isn't it? I'm taking so long on this one gun. Taking so long on this one gun. Dude still chuckle when I pointed out your Lenomese. It's true! From Lenham, they have their own distinct little dialect. It's so weird. It's obviously Maidstone very much as its own dialect, but it's something about Lenham. It's like, you know how you get microclimates? They have a micro dialect. And you know what's annoying though? I don't remember what it is anymore. It's been so long. Man. Because now I don't live in Caine anymore, I live in East Sussex, which is the next county along, but... Oh, lost a bristle. But man, it's amazing how just 6 years elsewhere can really addle one's memory. Need to meet up soon, Captain Something. Need to meet up very soon. I'm just such a freaking busy boy. I'm always a busy boy, because I'm doing all the channel stuff, and then also working full-time still. But hopefully at this rate, with this many members, maybe soon I can start actually... spending less time working to, you know, stay alive, and more time actually doing channel stuff to stay alive. That would be grand. That is the hope, the dream, and the wish. Now, how do you reload a really, really big fingers and the gun is mega small? You don't. You throw it away and get a new one. Yeah, literally just toss it away and then pick up a new one. That's how you just have a whole fistful of guns. To be fair, most part of Kent have their own dialect. Yes, this is true, but Lenham has a particularly notable one. Bro used to live in Canada. I did not used to live in Canada. I used to live in the US. Very briefly live, but I spent a lot of time over there not living. BRB, drinks again. Yes, oh yes. Not too long ago, Jam Man saw me get a little tipsy. I haven't been tipsy many times. In fact, the Captain Something and a Crazy Techie here are the only people here who've actually seen me drunk. I mean... Captain Something, you remember the first time I got truly wasted, because I barely ever have drunk in my life. I've only ever been drunk 3 times. And Captain Something was there and present for the first time I puked up due to drinking alcohol. Lucky you, eh? You got pages. Yes, I'm sure you do have plenty pages. What happens next? You run out of guns. You just make sure you don't run out of guns. That's all. You just don't run out of guns. That's the best way. Who wants to drink? So Jaeger. Ah, Jägermeister and Jaeger bombs. Yes, I had some of them that night too. Yes, exactly. Specifically Oklahoma, I spent a lot of time there because I was dating someone from Oklahoma at the time, and I went over there. But there was a lot of things I did over there. But I also went around a lot of different states as well. But Oklahoma was the main one. Specifically Tulsa, specifically Broken Arrow. A small bottle of Royal Crown. Or is it Crown Royal? It's a whiskey, so who cares? Exactly, it's a whiskey. You're not meant to be able to read it. We are all screwed then. No one is screwed when there's enough guns, which there always is. It was the most the most Shakespearean thing you ever see. I remember you told me that when I was outside puking my guts up, you were like, I know that Shakespearean epic noise. There's only one man who sounds like that. And you knew it was me. You knew. Yeah. Pringles were not enough to stop it. There we go. Try and get this bit here. Come on now. Nah, 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 nah. There we go. Excellent. Ah, nice little silver bit there. Alright, cool. Oh wait, nope, not right, cool. We've got to do this bit over the hand here. Over the hand. Those new members and new on Discord and whatnot, I will go on to Discord after this. And won't be for too long though, because as I said, I'm going to be joining a Crazy Techie on a live stream. But I will put a link up to that if you guys want to watch it on Twitch. On A Crazy Techie's Twitch. He's definitely the streamer to go to if you want a chill time, because I'm regarded as a very chilled out, relaxed person, but I look positively anxious and uptight compared to A Crazy Techie. He's the single most chilled out person on the planet, isn't he, Captain Something? It's quite something. You become a 40k painter by keeping bolters, las rifles, chainswords, maces, and bolter variants. Exactly. I love Crown Royal. Expensive in the UK right now, though. Yeah, yeah. Shakespeare, to be or not to be a Warhammer painter, I shall be. Yes. Disaronno as well. I do like me some Disaronno. I'm more into my spirits, because I'll be honest, I don't like the taste of alcohol. That's why I'm barely a drinker. But I do like the taste of spirits, you know, things like Malibu, Disaronno, nice vodkas, things like that. So I can get wasted quite quick if I'm not careful, and because I have not drunk much in my life, I'm a bit of a lightweight if I'm not careful, despite the fact that I'm quite a chunky, broad fella. Aha, some people that are back. Snack Studios and Sinocleus. I have to read it really hard to say it right. Yay, the emojis. Crown Royals, one last of the first drinks I had for my 21st birthday. That day I went home drunk as shit. I bet you did. Haven't met me then. Crazy Techie now nicknamed me Captain Panic. I've been told about the nickname Captain Panic. And I have gamed with you a few times, Colin. Yes, indeed. I can always see your brain sort of whirring away at many different things. It's great. Having many different people approach things in many different ways is a part of what makes life so damn great. I mean, I don't envy feeling any kind of anxiety. I'm not an anxious person. My other half, my missus, she's very much an anxious person. And I do not envy that. I don't envy anyone who suffers with anxiety. I genuinely feel for them. I really do. Bro just said he got wasted with alcohol and then said he doesn't like it. No. Getting, tipsy and whatnot, that's great. I just don't like the taste of alcohol. Like the taste of alcohol within alcoholic drinks. But if I have drinks where the taste of other things is stronger than the taste of the alcohol, then I can enjoy it. Do you know what I mean? That's why I can't enjoy stuff like just, beers, lagers, all that stuff. It's just not a fan of the taste of the alcohol. Crazy Techie is a mystic, if you want to use Dark Crystal as a reference. Love you, Jammit. Yes, indeed. He very much is like a mystic from Dark Crystal. Just too young to drink, but, well, I'm sure over here in the UK you're not. Ghosty, hello. How are you, Ghosty? First drink was a ginger beer. Sat under a heat lamp, it became gross real quick. I bet it did. It wasn't a ginger beer for long, it became a ginger jank. Or something. Let's see if I can get in these little gaps here. Oh, there's movement between my legs, and I don't mean that, I mean a great unclean one. Hello, Merlin. I see you there looking up. What you want? Oh, damn, I really, really messing this up. Yeah, what's the time? Won't be on too much longer, guys. Probably won't be more than 15 minutes at this point. Been a great live, though. Absolutely great. And I don't just mean due to members and subscribers. I mean, just a great chat with you guys. I absolutely love it. How are you, Ghosty? Joining and saying hello. There we go. Sweep, sweep, sweep. That's better on that side. Yeah, on that side it looks pretty cool. Yeah. How long have I been painting this rifle now, guys? I've been at it for so dang long. Because I'm just chatting with you guys. But I hope it means it will last longer. Here's another question, guys. I was getting faded before seeing June Part 2 on Friday, drinking Crown. Apple and Sprite. I love apple flavoured drinks. It does look good. I mean, there's a lot of spill, like especially on this side, but no, it is looking good. It's looking really good. Tell you what, we could... actually, no. Am I going to do it now? Do I gold up this skull now or save it for later? That is the question. The conversation is the best part. You are absolutely right. Fancy pants. Okay. Ooh, there's another bit that can be silver. The base of this mag. Right here. Let's get you shining. Schwink. Oh, supla. Supla. We're going to make it look nice and good. Superundi. Oh, that edge highlight. Not edge highlight, what am I talking about? It's because I did it on the edge. I don't even know if it was in shot. I do apologise if it wasn't. There we go. Nice. Okay. And the fact it looks good on camera, even close up, when the camera can really point out all of its flaws, makes me very pleased. Cool. Just a bit of black to go over the spills, and then we're all good and dandy. First drink was Hobgoblin, and a loving relationship was born since. I do like a bit of Hobgoblin. Not too much, though. Oh, excuse me. A little sippy from the family's drink. Ah! Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, America and its silly laws for drinking. There we go. Right. You're not silver anymore. I think you were silver, but it's rubbed off. There we go. Nice. Good. I am going to do a bit of that gold skull, I think, and then that'll probably be a natural time to turn down this live stream. And we can all return to our everyday lives and knock our cameras all over the place. Make big messes. The biggest of messes. Drinking age in Britain. I don't... Yeah, yes, Captain Something's on it. It's 18. I mean, it's probably still too old for you, I'd wager. There's a damn sight better than 21. 21? Nuts. Oh god, I'm making a pig's ear of this. It's because I'm not bringing it closer to my face. Oh well, I'm just gonna... You know what, let's just go... Lather it. Lather. There we go. Perfect. It is picture perfect, my friends. Fulgrim himself would weep at how perfect this is. And again, because I did mention it earlier in the stream, but for those who weren't here for that, yes, I mean, it's more than marijuana that's legal in Canada, isn't it? It's looking a bit nuts in some places. But, what was I saying? Oh, yes. I do live readings on the Discord sometimes. Some of you were here for it, and they're also recorded, and then on the Discord you can find a live readings channel where the recording is put up for those who want to hear it. So far, we've done just the one. It was a live reading of the short story, The Ancient Awaits, one of my favourites. And definitely going to do another one at some point, because I enjoy them so much. I love live readings. Probably do a pre-recorded one at some point, so I can add, like, music and sound effects as relevant. Not so easy to do that when it's live, but if you love audiobooks and listening to stories being read, and I put on voices for characters as well, then you absolutely can go and tune into that. There we go. And those not in the Discord, the link to the Discord is in the YouTube channel homepage. Right, cool. We'll clean up all that gold and whatnot, but I'll probably do it next time. You know what? Last thing I'm going to do, just because I can, I have some here. I'm going to just blue up his wrist. There we go. Hopefully I won't have to do any kind of battle for copyright with the music this time either, because it flagged it up last time, like, oh, this music's copyrighted. And I was like, no, it's not. Then a week or two later, they're like, no, you're right, it's not copyrighted. Which was super annoying. So hopefully I won't be doing that again. There we go. Nice blue wrist. And then I'm going to give him the silver elbow. If marijuana is legal in my state, we go for a smoke yourself. And yes, it is okay. I've got asthma. I don't want to mess your lungs up more. Nah, indeed. Mother, I said this to you personally. I say again, your reading was fantastic. Thank you. That means a lot coming from you. Because I know you're an avid writer and love your audiobooks. You have a fine taste of audiobooks. So I do appreciate that. There we go. Painting off the thing. And yes, Crazy Techie, I shall join you in your server when the time for the Helldiving live stream occurs. Don't want to miss out on spreading some sweet, sweet freedom. The Helldivers will never sacrifice freedom. Don't you know? Autobots transform and roll out. Or something. Wrong hero, I think. Wrong hero. Been practicing me orc's voice. I can do a good orc, but you, sir, Captain Something, you have a natural orkiness that you can just throw out there. Just throw out there. Hell jumper, where you been? Why was that a good impression of Prime? Because it was a good impression of Peter Cullen's Optimus Prime. Which I think is a phenomenal hero voice. And thank you. Maybe done your orc voice since that's the closest you can get. No, orcs have a British... It's not somewhat British. It is a British accent. I'm gonna head off here. I have to do this one thing. Oh, don't do that, Towson. I'm prone to that. But no, that was it. That was the last bit I'm doing. Was that silver elbow. There we go. So now, the reason I wanted to do that was so I could hold it up to his torso that is done, and we can see how that's looking so far. I said we can see. There we go. Nice. Look at that, guys. I reckon that could be silver. I'll do that next time, though. Yeah, there we go, guys. This is how he's looking so far, once he's all glued up. Don't ruin it. What do you think of Charles Dance as head cowboy? Yeah, I can hear that. I can hear it. Yeah, I hear it. Yeah. Can't jump into the frame, unfortunately. I'm one of the many Xbox players waiting for something that will never arrive. Well, hopefully one day it will, but until then, get yourself a PC, my man. Almost had him. Yes, he is handless, but he's not armless, and he's looking pretty swell for it, I must say. Excellent. Do like a raspy voice, and Stitch's voice, and like a deep voice. Ah, yes. Doing a... Stitch's voice is that means family. You know, that. I have to warm up a bit for that. It's kind of Smeagol-ish in the way it goes. Yeah. Stupid little hobbitses. Wicked, tricksy, false. It's difficult for me to do quietly. Am I going to fix the face? The face is not broken. Mwah. It's perfect. Now, the face is just not done yet. I still need some layers. And then he's good and done. Alright, cool, but that is genuinely where we're going to leave it. So we've done a simple base on the cape, just to make it grey. Thank you again for the excellent idea to put some astrogranite on it like he's blending into Moonrock. And we've done the main body, we've done the gun, and the others have not been touched yet, so that'll be something for next time. So, a question for you guys. I'll probably... Oh, a Mario voice. Yes, indeed. It's me, Mario! Yeah. So... Should I continue this guy next time? Or should I do Terminators again next time? I mean, I could even alternate it, but I feel now that I've started this model, I should at least finish this model, maybe. So I'm leaning towards continuing this guy, but what do you guys feel? Saw a funny 50k short from a film where Charles Dance was the lion. It fit pretty freaking good. Oh, okay. Yeah, don't worry, I got 50k, so 10,000 years in the future, where there is another Charlie Dance. A vote to continue? Cool beans. Good. Well, mass votes for continue. Just Profit Future, Sneg, William Sims, War Judge. You'll say continue. Continue. Right? Yeah, cool. Seems pretty unanimous then. Excellent. Now do your dad's voice saying you're not a disappointment. Well, I'm afraid that will take a lot of warming up. But one day, maybe. One day. Bro was loud and the future voice actor of Mario. Well, maybe. What, are you trying to say that Chris Pratt wasn't a good Mario? Sorry, that's a touchy subject. Keith David is just Vulcan. I can hear it. I can absolutely hear Keith David being Vulcan. A little deeper, maybe, but I'm sure he can do deeper voice with that. Make a Mario and Luigi Terminator. Oh, no. The only thing better than a Mario and Luigi Terminator is a Mario and Luigi Alpharis and Omegaron. That would be the best thing. Where it's just a whole horde of Marios and Luigis. All claiming they're Alpharius or Omegaron. Then again, they didn't make Omegaron official. Not official, public, did they? But no. A Mario and Luigi, Alpharius and Omegaron. That's something that's definitely happening one day now. In the distant, far-off future. But anyway, yes, that is where we are going to leave this one. Peach is chapter master. Oh goodness, and Bowser is some kind of tyrannid thing, maybe. Anyways, no, I'm legit leaving it now. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining in and making this such an extra awesome live. It was fantastic. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I hope you guys enjoyed it thoroughly. Thank you so much, all the folks who became members. All the ones who got gifted them, all the, like, Talzun, who gifted and became a member himself. Fire Wars became a member. We have all those who received the amazing gifts of the Talzun and a crazy techie, who are grand. The Irish Meatball as well. Sorry, nearly forgot to mention you. The Irish Meatball as well. Another one. Art Knox. Excellent. Art Knox. And Fainalore. See ya, man. Yes, indeed. See ya. Goodbye. Fare thee well. It's been grand and dandy. And remember, guys, the Emperor is always guiding your brush.